U.S. proactive steps, deployment of military vehicles to Ukraine to prevent conflict escalation. The U.S. State Department has given approval for the deployment of joint light tactical vehicles to Ukraine as a proactive measure to prevent conflict escalation in the region. This decision demonstrates the U.S. commitment to supporting security and stability in Ukraine, particularly amid continued tensions with Russia. The deployment of joint light tactical vehicles to Ukraine is part of the U.S. strategy to strengthen the country's defense capabilities, provide protection to Ukrainian citizens, and affirm U.S. support for Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity. By strengthening Ukraine's military capabilities, the Joint Light Tactical Vehicles deployment is expected to have a deterrent effect against possible aggression by parties seeking to disrupt security in the region. In addition, the deployment of joint light tactical vehicles can also assist Ukraine in improving its response to existing security threats, including the ongoing conflicts in the Donetsk and Luhansk regions. Ukraine's use of joint light tactical vehicles could also enhance military cooperation between the U.S. and Ukraine, strengthening ties between the two countries in terms of security and defense. By demonstrating readiness to provide military support to Ukraine, the U.S. can also signal to other countries in the region that violations of Ukrainian sovereignty will not be tolerated. The deployment of joint light tactical vehicles to Ukraine can also help reduce Ukraine's dependence on other countries for its defense needs, thereby enhancing Ukraine's sovereignty and independence in terms of defense. This move is expected to create a more stable and secure environment in the Eastern European region, which in turn can benefit overall global peace and security. While this move aims to prevent conflict escalation, the U.S. and Ukraine remain committed to resolving their tensions with Russia through diplomatic dialogue and other efforts. By strengthening Ukraine's defenses, the U.S. can also improve Ukraine's negotiating position in peace talks with Russia, as greater military power can give Ukraine a tactical advantage. The deployment of joint light tactical vehicles to Ukraine could also send a strong signal to Russia that military aggression will not go unanswered by the international community. In taking this step, the U.S. also recognizes the importance of considering the regional and international repercussions that may arise, and seeks to ensure that this step will not worsen the security situation in the region. Ukraine's use of joint light tactical vehicles could also set an example for other countries in the region on the importance of enhancing their own defense capabilities as a measure to maintain national security. In this context, the deployment of joint light tactical vehicles to Ukraine can also be seen as part of the U.S. strategy of strengthening military alliances and partnerships in Eastern Europe, in response to changing regional security dynamics. By providing military support to Ukraine, the U.S. can also reinforce its image as a leader in promoting international peace and security, and protecting democratic values and national sovereignty. The deployment of joint light tactical vehicles to Ukraine could also provide impetus for other countries in NATO to increase their commitment to security in the Eastern European region. It could also help strengthen Ukraine's position in terms of geopolitical competition with Russia, by demonstrating that Ukraine has the support of the rest of the world in the face of threats.